Welcome back. This is lesson 4 of the city versus the country. Let's get into the lesson. We were introduced to the song Green Acres on the last lesson. If this is your first time joining us, check the description box so that you can complete lessons 1, 2, and 3, so that you will have all the information that you need in order to successfully sing the song. The way it works is for the first 2 weeks, you have traditional English learning lessons, but with vocabulary and grammar that come from the song. During the last week, we learn the song and break down the meaning of the song so that you are able to sing it and have fun while singing. This is lesson 4 of a 3-week course, so if you haven't taken the previous lessons, click the link in the description box below and begin there. For those of you who have completed lessons 1, 2, and 3, let's get started. Okay, for lesson 4, we will continue learning the song. Green Acres is an American television show. It aired from 1965 to 1971. So it's a little old, so it will look and sound a bit differently from what we are accustomed to. But it's one of those shows that had a popular theme song that people would like to sing along to as the show came on. It was short and catchy. You don't have to watch it to know what the TV show is about. The theme song explains it. You have a husband, Oliver, a successful lawyer, who wanted to give up his career in the city to move to the country and become a farmer. The only problem is he had no prior knowledge of being a farmer or running a farm. He had never been a farmer before, and he was ready to give up his high society life where he lived in a fancy tall penthouse to become a farmer. And by looking at this picture, you might be able to tell the farm is not even in the best condition. In fact, the farmhouse that they moved to had many problems. And that made it worse for the wife, Lisa. She wanted to keep her high society life with beautiful clothing and the high-end department stores and the penthouse on Park Avenue. But unfortunately, she had to give it all up. So let's continue with the song. We'll go over the words again. So the husband says, Green Acres is the place for me. Farm living is the life for me. See how he says that living, it becomes living. Land spreading out so far and wide. Not spreading, but spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside. The wife says, New York is where I'd rather stay. I get allergic smelling hay. I just adore a penthouse view. Darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue. Then they sing together, or not together, but he sings the chores. She says the stores, fresh air, Times Square. He says, you are my wife. She says, goodbye, city life. And then together they say, Green Acres, we are there. So let's watch that video again. Feel free to sing along.
Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside.
New York is where I'd rather stay. I get allergic smelling hay. I just adore a penthouse view. Darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue.
The chores,
The stores,
fresh air.
Times Square.
You are my wife.
Goodbye, city life.
Green Acres, we are there. Green Acres is the place to be. living is the life for me. Land spreading out so far and wide. Keep Manhattan, just give me that countryside.
New York is where I'd rather stay. I get allergic smelling hay. I just adore a penthouse view. Darling, I love you, but give me Park Avenue.
The chores,
The stores,
fresh air.
Times Square.
You are my wife.
Goodbye, city life.
Green Acres, we are there.
So now we are going to pick up with some more vocabulary phrases. The first one is we are there. So we just heard that one, right? So repeat after me. We are there. We are there. You can also say, I'm there. I'm there. I adore. I adore. Stay. Stay. I get allergic. I get allergic. Okay, now from the song we heard, we are there. They didn't say I'm there, but more commonly this expression is used saying I'm there. If you get an invitation somewhere that you are excited about going, you can excitedly or happily let the person know who invited you that you like to come by saying, I'm there. You can also speak to other people about the invitation and let them know how excited you are about it by saying, I'm there. Of course, if there are more than one of you, you can say, we're there. I adore is another way to say I love. Not in romantic love. Well, actually, you can use it that way, but in the song, it's not used that way. But when you really like something, you can say, I adore. If you like pink slippers, you can say, I adore pink slippers. If you have a favorite song and it comes on, you can say, I adore this song. And then we see stay again. What does it mean? Stay is another word for live. I stay on Main Street. My friend stays on Park Lane. And now we have I get allergic. She gets allergic. She sneezes, she coughs, she gets watery eyes. Normally we would say I have allergies or I'm allergic, but I believe it's phrased this way for the song. So when you have certain reactions to things like pollen in certain trees and plants, or if you eat something and you get a rash, you have allergies to that thing or you are allergic to it. In the song, she says she gets allergic smelling hay. While she says that, she sneezes. So we know that the smell of hay makes her sneeze. Okay, so let's go over them again. I get allergic means I have allergies to. I just adore or I adore means I love, as in a strong preference. Stay is another word for live. And we are there, an excited way to accept an invitation. So we have more vocabulary comprehension. Read the vocabulary word or phrase and choose a sentence that is used correctly. So the first one is I get allergic. Okay, remember, allergic or allergies means you're going to cough or sneeze or have some type of reaction to the natural things that are in the earth or chemicals or even food. Many people have peanut allergies. So we're going to read both sentences and then you're going to tell me which one is used correctly. Okay? I get allergic to crowds. They make me uncomfortable. Or I get allergic to shellfish. Sometimes I get a rash. Which one do you think is correct? The correct one is I get allergic to shellfish. Now, in this one, they're not coughing or sneezing, but they get a rash. They had an allergic reaction. Crowds don't cause allergic reactions. Maybe you don't feel the best being around crowds, but a rash is more of an allergic reaction. So now the next one says, I just adore or I adore. Remember that means love. And in the song she says, I adore a penthouse view. She loves to look outside her window and see all the beautiful buildings. And not only that, she's at the top, right? So she loves to see that. Why would you take me to the country? I can't have a penthouse view in the country. Not in the countryside. Not on a farm. Okay, so let's read these two sentences and then you tell me which one is correct. I adore romantic comedies. I really like that they are about love and are funny. I don't like movies about love, even if they are comedy. Oh, I'm sorry, I skipped the first part. I adore romantic comedies. I don't like movies about love, even if they are comedy. So let me do those again. I adore romantic comedies. I really like that they are about love and are funny. Or, I adore romantic comedies. I don't like movies about love, even if they are comedy. So the beginning of both of these sentences are the same. I adore romantic comedies, okay? What does that mean? I love romantic comedies, correct. So now we have to look at the ending of the sentences. I really like that they are about love and are funny, or I don't like movies about love, even if they are comedy. Which one fits? If you said the first one, you are correct, because the speaker adores or likes or loves romantic comedies, and they even give reasons why they like them. Now, the next one is stay. Stay. I stay in a quiet part of the city, or I stay on vacation for many days. Okay, so we're going to use it the way that it was used in the song. Stay in the song means live. The word stay does have more than one meaning, but in the song it means live. So which one is it? I stay in a quiet part of the city, or I stay on vacation for many days. I'll give you a hint. Change stay to live in each sentence as you read it. You can live in a quiet part of the city, but do you live on vacation? Vacation refers to a temporary living status. So the correct answer is the first one. I stay in a quiet part of the city. The next one, we are there. I'm there. So if more than one person is speaking, you'd use we are there. But if you are the only person speaking, you say I'm there. It means to excitedly accept an invitation, to say that you want to go, to be excited about going to a certain place, okay? So let's read these sentences and then you'll tell me which one is the correct way to use the phrase. We are there. Can you find us? Or, my friend invited me to a water park. I'm there. Which one do you think it is? Having a little trouble? It's an exciting way to accept an invitation. So let's replace we are there and I'm there with I accept the invitation. So it will be we accept the invitation. Can you find us? Or my friend invited me to a water park. I accept the invitation. Which one makes more sense? My friend invited me to a water park. I'm there. Yes, it's going to be the second one. My friend invited me to a water park. I'm there. It's like saying, I can't wait to go. I'm excited. You don't have to ask me twice. I'm going. I'm there. So now we have some vocabulary comprehension. We have the four phrases, and now you're going to decide which is the correct answer to fill in the blank. So I'm going to read the sentence, and then you tell me which one is correct. Every spring I sneeze for weeks, blank to the pollen in the flowers. Every spring I sneeze for weeks, blank to the pollen and the flowers. What do you think the answer is? Before I give the answer, let's go on to the next one. Number 2. I blank 5 minutes from here near the park. I blank 5 minutes from here near the park. Which one sounds best? Number 3. Blank Pomeranians. They are the cutest little dogs. Pomeranians are one of those small varieties of dogs that are really cute. They have really nice fur and are cuddly looking. Okay, so once again, blank Pomeranians. They are the cutest little dogs. I'll come back to the answer. And then the last one. My friend is celebrating her birthday on a cruise, blank. My friend is celebrating her birthday on a cruise, blank. What's the right answer? I know you know this one. Okay, I'm now going to give the answers for the exercise. The first one is, I get allergic. Every spring, I sneeze for weeks. I get allergic to the pollen in the flowers. The second one is, stay. I stay 5 minutes from here near the park. Stay means live. The third one is, I adore. I adore Pomeranians. They are the cutest little dogs. I adore means I love. And the last one is, we are there, or I'm there. My friend is celebrating her birthday on a cruise. I'm there. My friend is celebrating her birthday on a cruise. We are there. Okay, now I have some questions for you. Similar to the last lesson, I'm going to ask you some questions and then you think about what you know from the song and then you answer the question. So, it says, why do you think the husband won the struggle? Is it because of the marriage structure of the man first, then the woman? What's on your mind? Why do you think he won? And feel free to answer. There's no right or wrong for these questions. Do you think the wife was being unfair? What do you think? Should she have said yes right away, or do you think her finally agreeing was good enough? Do you think that she was fair and that she did not need to agree? Share your opinion. Now, if you were the wife, would you want to move away from the big city to the country? If you were the woman on the TV show and you were in that situation, would you want to move? Would you agree to move for a little while, then return? Would you tell your husband no? Share your opinion. And if you were the husband, would you ask your wife to leave her life in the city for the life in the country? Would you consider your wife's opinion more? Is that the way it is in marriage? Share your opinion in the comments. Okay, and that is today's lesson. I thank you guys for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. Don't hesitate to write in the comments what you have learned today. Once again, thank you for coming, and I will see you again soon.